What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Tesla today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are. Here we are on the 21st of February, end of the week. It is a Friday right now, right? We ended the week at $337. The way we're postured, I have to say, I do believe we correct a little bit more. I think we go a little bit lower. If you look at the RSI here, it seems as though you're in a lower trend, lower highs, lower lows. You hit the oversold zone already. I don't think you have to see a lower low in your RSI, though don't be terribly surprised if you do. What I would more anticipate is you go a little bit lower, you find a higher low in your RSI, you get a lower low in your price, you get some bullish divergence to end this downward move here and begin moving up again, right? Let's see if we can make sense out of this on a fib perspective. If we look at this here on I want to take a high to a low and then a low to a high. So let's do this. Let's do a high to a low here. The high from all the way back in November of 2021 to the low that happened in January of 2023, that high to low there. From what you're doing right now, I would expect that if you were to find support anywhere, it would be at the 786 or the golden ratio. So that's at a price of $242 to $307. You're at $337 now, so let's focus on that $307 target. That would make a lot of sense to me, especially given the daily context, right? Something there calls for a little bit lower in price, finding support at previous areas of resistance here, and even a relative area of support. And then again, on the daily aspect, that would promote some bullish divergence. So that'd be a nice look. That definitely would be a nice look. I don't think it would be bad at all. In other words, right, you're at 337. If Tesla dropped another 10%, we lost about $30 from here. That wouldn't be a bad look at all, and it would be a very prime buying opportunity, okay? So that's just from the high to low. Let's look at the low to high now. Relative low here to the relative high. You are below your 236 and looking like you want to go lower to about the 382, which is, you guessed it, right at that same exact area. So don't you just love it when things agree? So that's it. That's the video. You can go home now. No, we're going to talk about more stuff than that too. Hit the like button and subscribe if you do want to leave, right? That's probably the next buying zone, is right there just above $300, right? We're basically just above it now at 337, but probably a little bit lower to start off next week. Tesla's pretty... It's not directly correlated to crypto, but it's pretty correlated. Maybe that means crypto is going to move down over the weekend. It could be a foreshadowing, interesting thought. Doesn't mean that it has to, but just a thought there, right? Let's look at this on a monthly basis. Monthly basis here, while you did get overbought, and that was nice, you got out of it basically as soon as you got into it. That's not condemning. You can actually find support here, and I think that'd be nice. Oh, in fact, you only have 1 week left. I think if you could close the month right at this price, that would actually set you up for a really nice bounce off the 60 level on your monthly RSI. You've done that a couple times, and even back here. And while it didn't promote all the growth in the world, right, here whenever you bounced off it, it wasn't the majority of this move. You bounced off it here, but it still was a little extra something, right? You did move up for 3 months, 20% months after 20% months for a quarter year there. You bounced off of the 60 area here, just a little bit above it, and that did send you up a lot. So getting started, breaking out to new all-time highs, pulling back to the 786 area, an area that you found a resistance at time and time again, and bouncing off your 60 on the RSI on the monthly, that could get you set up for some dramatically higher prices, right? I think Tesla is eyeballing $1,000 again, but we'll see, Let's see here. High to low. Let's take this high to low. After you're done moving down, after you're done going lower, you're going to move higher, right? And the target areas that I think that you interact with by the end of 2025 would be something around $607, right? If not higher. Inevitably, I do think Tesla reaches 741. Inevitably, I think it reaches 987. By this time, I'm assuming you'll probably get another stock split, something like that. But I think that you are on a path that takes you up there. Will it be by the end of the year that you're at these targets? I don't know. Maybe that's something for 2026, 2027, or a later year. I just think inevitably you are growing up there. What I would expect by the end of this year for Tesla is $607. But being that Tesla owns Bitcoin and you're allowed to have that on your balance sheet, right, as like a company, and that can kind of influence and direct the price of your stock. If crypto is having a blow off top finish like it does every cycle at the end of the cycle, and we're expecting that to happen at the end of this year, that could give Tesla a little extra oomph, and maybe it does see 741, maybe it does see $1,000 by the end of the year. I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see how it goes. But but I'm definitely expecting big things one way or another. Just in the more immediate terms, a little bit of a pullback, right? Weekly RSI looks fine, man. I love seeing lower lows on the weekly RSI and higher lows in the price. That just looks great. You are still forming higher lows right here, right? Coming down a little bit more right around that 300 area that finds support right at this line, man. I mean, I just feel like it looks perfect. It literally is perfect. So I think that's enough. I think we can end the video there. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if next week Tesla did move down below this low and then at the same time came back and closed up at this same area, or even moved past it to end the week, to end the month, and going into next month. So I think soon enough you will find your low. You'll be done moving down, right? I know you've been moving down since the middle of December. You've been moving down, but I think starting at the end of February, starting at the beginning of March, you'll begin moving up again. Okay, so it's time to start getting excited. It's time to start considering buying positions, long positions, call options, whatever, for the coming weeks and months. That's my perspective. Hit the like button, subscribe, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you all for being here. Take it easy. Bye bye.